A review on how to find the area of polygons. We have our steps over here. I would recommend writing them down. You need to follow them every time. So our first step says to write n equals s equals a equals. We know we need these values for every polygon. The number of sides, the side length, and the length of the apothem. And then step 2 says to draw our right triangle. Now it does not matter how many sides our polygon has. All we are interested in is this isosceles triangle made by the radii that go from the center to a vertex, right? The center to a vertex, and the side. It does not matter how many sides your polygon has. All we are interested in is this single triangle. And then we draw our right triangle out of that. This is the one that you are going to redraw very largely. Then we label any known values. So if we know a side length, this is our side length. So don't forget that x here is 1/2 of your side length. This is the apothem. And this side, your hypotenuse here, is the radius. Step 3 says to find our top angle. This angle right here. We do that by 360 divided by the number of sides gives us our central angle, the whole big one up here, and then we want half of that, so we divide by 2. You are going to do this step for every polygon. So we find this angle, and then for 10.3, all we have been dealing with is special right triangles. That means you're either going to get a 45-45 squares, give 45-45 right triangles. This one is always squares. Or a 30-60-90. Triangles and hexagons give 30-60-90. Now for triangles, be careful. Triangles are going to have 60 up at the top, and hexagons are going to have 30 up at the top. When we label these, you have to be careful how they're labeled. The x always goes across from the 30. So in triangles, the x is over there. In hexagons, the x is on the bottom. Okay? Then we use this information, once we have labeled our special right triangles, we use this information to find the length of the apothem, to find the length of x, which is one of the sides of our little triangle. Do not forget that 2x is side length. This side here is half of a side length. So when we put it back into our NSA, it has to be doubled. And then once we have the number of sides, our side length, and the length of our apothem, then we simply use our formula. Area of a polygon is 1/2 times the apothem times the perimeter. Don't forget that perimeter is simply number of sides times side length, so I frequently just use ANS. You substitute everything in. When you multiply all of your regular numbers, and then leave your radical for simplest radical form, and then you put that in your calculator to round to the nearest tenth.